I guess the Timber,
same.
It works very well up against the Spectre as well. Like we kind of mentioned in that first series, it was a Timber versus Lifestealer matchup.
All right, so any tri-lane potential at the very start? We can see Zephyr's here, just sitting in the Roche pit. Oh, he's going to be scouted out by Boombell though, so nicely done.
Walk away. There's going to be 3-on-3 up at this top rune spot. DJ going to get Fortune's Ended. He won't be able to get in for the tag team yet. Masaros going to be able to take the bounty away, and now he does chain. Looks like he'll be alright, but Boombell getting blocked off by the shards. He'll try and wait this one out. Masaros is coming back in to try and go onto DJ, but they are going to get first blood. Now turning back around, they do get the task. It will end up being a 1-for-1. But FNATIC definitely got the better end of that stick. Unless maybe Zephyr goes down here. Because Q does have another Fortune's End to come out. And Masaros has another chains. Zephyr will pop the Fairy Fire. And looks like he might just barely survive. No. Oh. Nice chains out from Masaros.
Really
he will get a secondary one.
Fearless. So this mid lane's going to be even harder for Moon now up against the mag.
Just a great start for Motivate. Speaking of that mid lane, the Ember vs Magnus matchup, we talked about this in the draft stage, and we did talk about how hard it was going to be. In fact, hold that thought, because top lane Masaros is going to die straight off the bat. Looks like Zephyr got extremely aggressive on that Snapfire and got the damage out.
At the end of the day, though, it's like pretty even coming out of the laning stage, so I don't think Motivator is in too bad of a position.
Well, they're going again. Boombell very, very low, goes for the swash back, but now the Horn comes in from Raven. He wants to go for the fight, and they are going to be able to pick up Boombell, but Forev will drop his own life. As the support for a position 3 trade, Jackie the one able to take the kill on the Void.
Whereas they're fine with it, because they've got the farming capabilities, they've got a Timber Saw that can just continuously pressure these lanes.
We like this out from Motivate Trust.
So that you can burst the Void down before he can get that time walk and try and delay him in that way.
Oh, looks like Masaros is going to kill off Zephyr. Nice and easy on the Timber. Moon is rotating up, but Jackie is there with the Chrono. He's going to be careful. Moon still trying to go after Masaros, and Jackie is actually going to leave the building. He'll leave Masaros alone to die. Doesn't bother throwing out the Chrono to try for the Ember.
Because suddenly your safety net in the Sleight of Fist is not able to be spammed every 6 seconds.
Oh, Walrus Punch out from DJ. Boombell copying a lot of damage from that Nature's Wrath. He will go down to DJ on the Tusk. Motivate Trust will be forced to deal with this, but you've already got Q around. He'll just disarm the Siege Creep and slow it down from doing what it does best.
Fearless?
Fearless is caught. He does have that RP available, but he's been stunned up, still not throwing it out. He'll go for the Skewer instead, but DJ is going to snowball in. And, Motivate Trust, I mean, they're getting a nice net worth lead, but they're not really doing much with it yet.
I don't think they have to. I feel like a Void is just going to out-farm a Spectre and outplay a Spectre later on into this, so it's rare that you get a hero that does it, but I feel like Void's just the strongest in all of that right now.
Masaros in a spot of danger, but no, he's not really. He's taking no damage. He'll turn around onto DJ and take out the Tusk. Well, they desperately need that Spirit Vessel up on Moon to really be able to take down Masaros, but Moon, he's going to jump back in. He has Remnants out just in case, and he will commit to that. But Zephyr, he got close to Masaros, and he might just pay for it now. As he chains forward, he is still chasing that Snapfire. He wants the kill, and he's going to get the kill. That'll be one down, and now even Moon getting caught by the RP. Oh, that is not good news if you are FNATIC.
So, I like what FNATIC are doing. They're pushing forward, they're looking to take that bottom tower a little bit. Don't quite have any points in the little shredder, only catching Zephyr. And DJ didn't even go for the snowball save. I was surprised with that.
Turn back around now onto the Void. Raven's going to jump in, and with that Orchid, they are going to be able to kill off Jackie. A nice pick off. MG Trust, I don't think they can really keep fighting here, but they're going to try it onto DJ, and Masaros will be able to pick up the kill there on the Timber. Onto Forev. Forev, he doesn't have TP. All he has is the Orchid to use right now. He will try for the TP scroll, but it is not going to work out for him. And meanwhile, Moon, he's still in the middle of all this, but he will finally remnant out. Even though they got Jackie, they still lose 2 in return, because they're not really aiming those easier targets that they can take out. And they're missing their timing quite hard now. Like, eventually this global strat of this Prophet Spectre is not going to be as effective. And speaking of, well, now Jackie's going to jump in for an easy chrono out onto that Spectre, and there's not much that can save him. Jackie doesn't quite have the damage output, and Raven is barely going to get out in time, but they're still going to lose Zephyr. And Masaros will hold everyone else back on the Timbersaw.
Is that straight Roche? Oh, it is. Going to be up in 10 seconds, but I think with the 6-second timer to actually TP into the outpost, he might get there a little late, although it's dropping quite slowly.
Yeah, the shards were actually blocking them off from getting those auto attacks in, and now they're going to haunt in. They've got to be concerned about the RP from Fearless, but DJ will get in with the Walrus Punch. Now the chain's out. Fearless still just standing his ground, waiting for that right moment. So Jackie, he'll get in with the time dilation. Now Forever, the backline's being skewered back into the side with an RP out now onto Moon and Forever. That'll be Forever dying. Moon is trying to fight back. He'll remnant out, but it's not looking great for him. At least the Swashbuckle does miss, but they will lose DJ, and Moon is still being chased down by Fearless. The Shockwave will not connect.
I really like the way the Motivate were playing that, right? Like, Jackie's just picked up his BKB, so he was playing hyper-aggressive, you know, jumping into the Spectre, jumping into the Snap fight. Only way to rejoin this team fight is with that Haunt ability. He doesn't have a TP scroll, whereas everyone else does. It's free real estate right now.
Great news for MG Trust. Bot lane, it's being pushed in, but Masaros is going to TP in to defend. They get the Yules off onto Forever. That'll be his TP gone. And now with the Rolling Thunder, he's definitely been controlled up. Masaros will finish him off. And they're chasing for more now. RP is there from Fearless. They're coming in.
Jackie.
Here comes Raven. Jackie gets the chrono. He's only landed on one, but DJ is going to run back into the chrono. And Fearless will survive thanks to Q on the Oracle.
I love watching these guys play.
MD Trust is great.
He's playing super deep here. He doesn't really have any form of save, and he's opted to finish up that Spirit Vessel, so unless you get any kills, buddy, that's not going to result in anything.
Thunder gonna... Oh, Boombill caught him with the stun out, and he does go down. Moon.
That's what happens when you don't have a Yules to be able to get out to your Remnant. Oracle can save himself, Pango can just roll away, and you're not killing any of the other three, so... It just seems very odd that he was making that deep of a rotation, like literally underneath a tier 1 tower. If he was cutting the mid-wave in between tier 1 and 2, I'd be like, yeah, sure, fine. Oh, Masaros though.
Yeah, he got the RP off on Forever. Nice, easy kill onto the Prophet. Meanwhile, top lane, they're trying to kill Masaros, but they are throwing everything at him, and he just won't die.
Yep. Defense, defense, defense. That's all you need. He's got the Hood, he's got the Greaves, he's got the Yules, he's got the Essence Ring. You cannot kill this man.
Jackie gets the chrono off, and he's caught Moon in there. That'll be Moon going down. He doesn't have buyback. They're going to buy back on the rest of FNATIC, but it's not looking great. Raven is very low. Jackie pops the BKB. Raven still being chased by Boombill. He is avoiding the stun, but not for long. He does go down. A dieback on Forever. And honestly, at this stage, that's GG. The game's over.
It was a nice Nature's Wrath, but now he's just going to Greaves it all straight back. Probably even saving it to heal up the creeps, maybe. Come on, Masaros, don't make me an idiot.
They're going to try. DJ gets the Walrus Punch off. Zephyr's going to die. Boombill's really giving it to him now.
Oh yeah, they can taste it. Yeah. The thing is, like, I still feel like this game was, like, potentially winnable for FNATIC. They just didn't make the right rotations. Like, they're again going in on
Boombill. He misses the stun.
Doing a burnout there on the high ground.
Love myself a burnout. Masaros, RP in the backlines. They did end up catching out Raven. Oh boy, it's not looking good.
Look at Raven, he doesn't care. And that's it.
Yeah.
26 minutes.
It's just not great news for FNATIC. They are not looking too hot right now. They've got to change something up in game 2. I mean, it's Motivate Trust. You know, it's a lesser known team, a much lesser known team, and they just get away with a victory like that in 26 minutes. They're going to get the Timbersaw to finish things off for FNATIC now. Okay.
Moon Pango.
Moon Pango indeed. They're going to throw the mid Pango off.
DJ just dodging out that, just out of the line of sight of getting the Arctic Burn hit onto him, but I mean, this is the bonus of coming into the lane with a stick. Already 10 Zacks up.
Nice for Boombill.
Is there a D-ward that happened already? Yeah, Moon just got rid of one, so...
Oh, Masaros, he's about to die, or maybe not. Zephyr. No, he does get him in time. Q actually tossed Zephyr into Masaros, who was about to die.
I think it's relatively even though in terms of how much they've actually spent on the regen. Obviously with that Quas build you've got nice health regen coming through and well here's the rotation.
Fearless right back into that tier 1 with the cold snap out. Moon not going to realize it was coming. Which is quite intriguing as well because you had an observer ward there to scout this out. It is DJ. Boombill just going to TP out. He's not going to bother with the Bat Rider. And they do take the other one away thanks to Q. So that will mean Moon won't have the bounty to bottle up now. Just still a pretty nice win, but top lane for Rev is going to make a dive onto Boombill now. Q is coming in for a nice avalanche toss, and it's going to be in a 1-for-1 trade. Not all bad news for Motivate. They do kill off the Pos 4 Bat Rider.
And they're slowly ticking off now, so if you can quickly get the burst in onto him while he's not standing underneath a creep wave, this is the time.
Rev, Avalanche going to be out in time with the Sunstrike, not going to connect, but the Chaos Meteor does, and for Rev he's trying, but he will not make it out. That's a big pick-off to get. They seem to have a lot of faith in Raven to be able to push them through the mid to late game, as they haven't been very aggressive, FNATIC, and well, for Rev, he's been caught out again. There's your Sunstrike, there's your Chaos Meteor with the Cold Snap. He's surviving a lot longer, but it looks like he is still going to go down. Fearless, able to pick it up.
We haven't seen any curses, we haven't seen any ravages, but when they come out, I'm expecting to see some numbers fly up on the screen.
Q's going to die top lane. Nice little rotation out from Raven and Zephyr. Just get a very easy pick off onto that Tiny. It's not really... It does feel like you want a bit more than that. Jackie, he's going to get DJ now with the Diffusal Blade. No way for him to get out of that. That'll be Jackie's 4th kill.
You know, finding space to farm on the map away from where all of these kills are happening. You know, he died a couple of times early on. Oh, Jackie might be in a bit of trouble up here, though.
Could be. Rage is going to be there with the Inkswell now. And silence, Jackie in massive danger, trying to get himself out. He'll Blink Strike. Blink Strike's the other way now. Tricks to the trade, but there's not going to be enough time. And they will not risk anything. They'll just pop the Infest to make sure he does die.
Each one of them are thinking, oh man, we're so ready for the team fight right now. We've got something they don't. Here we go.
Not quite the case. Winter's Curse mid lane. Have caught out for Rev. He's a tanky target, but they'll toss him up with the Chaos Meteor, and now the Ravage will come out from Masaros. They've got one, but the Rolling Thunder is going to be there from Moon. Still Jackie going to jump straight in onto DJ. Silenced up and just takes him out. Moon's still going with that Rolling Thunder, but he's in the silence. He's going to be in trouble. Tornado will connect, and he's probably just going to die.
Ooh, that is not a nice blink reveal. Wait, did he even have the blink? Where's his blink?
Oh, no, he didn't. It was in the stash.
I was like a little concerned that that was how they were starting the fight with Winter's Curse, because, of course, if you do it in the middle of a creep wave, all the creeps are hitting you. And so you're just getting those reactive armor stacks up and thought, oh, maybe Forev's going to be able to live, but
Jackie?
The damage from being full expert.
Jackie just takes down Zephyr and wants to get out now, but a nice lasso is there from DJ. Cold Embrace going to save him from a lot of damage. Jackie should be able to Blink Strike out. He's trying over to Boombill, now with the tricks of the trade. Masaros is rushing in, but Forev, a great chains in, so they will at least get DJ and Raven. He is low, but he will survive. Very, very close calls at that Radiant Triangle. While that was happening, though, Fearless has got the Axe now. They might be able to make a play. There's your Cataclysm flying out, but it's not quite the one they wanted. Q still get the toss back into Moon with the Cold Snap and Chaos Meteor, and that's Moon gone. Still Raven now, going to pop out of Forev. Fearless cannot get a Ghost Walk off in time, and he will go down as well. Still, Avalanche toss now, back out onto Raven. It's not going to be enough from Q, but now Jackie's going to jump in. Back after Zephyr, and that's your Grimstroke dead. Forev trying to get another trade onto Masaros, but Masaros is a bit too tanky, and Jackie, he wants to keep going through this chase. He'll have Diffusal soon, and Q might just be able to toss him back, and does. And that is Forev gone, I believe. He has no mana.
See you later, nerds.
Masaros will take it. Smoke up.
Back as well.
I believe they smoked underneath Vision. Not sure if they caught them 100%, but it looks like FNATIC might have an idea of this smoke coming. And now DJ will break the smoke. Q, Avalanche toss going to be there. DJ is already very low, and he can't get that last off in time. He's going to die, and Moon is in massive danger. Jackie kills him off. They will buy back on DJ. The chase is on Jackie. Lasso is there. Yeah, the Ravage is still available. There's your cold embrace, but Jackie is still going to die. Masaros now wanting to turn back around. He doesn't really have a great Ravager. They'll back off again. No, they're not going to wait. DJ does jump in, but there's your Ravager. Now your Cataclysm. Going to be perfect out from Masaros, but it's not going to be quite enough to kill the backlines. They do at least kill off DJ and get the die back. They're going to guard this Roshan until Jackie's up. Looks like they want to keep going for it.
Why not? But the thing is, Cataclysm's still down for about a minute or so, but you've got the Winner's Curse for these combos, and poor Zephyr.
Q is just so dominant on this Tiny. He just TP's out in front of Forever, knowing he can't cancel it as well.
Yeah.
And it's into the Roshan.
Don't even need to help him much.
There's your Aegis going over to Jackie now. Life's getting harder.
I'm liking this item build up from Boonbell as well. Of course, you know, just force stuff to be able to get away from who are they chasing down. Forev might be gone again.
Yeah, he's gone. EMP's going to come in. Forev can't survive it. He's trying to work towards that Yule Scepter to try and avoid a lot of that damage, but...
I guess, but then you can just steal tricks of the trade, you know, and it's like, well, you know, just used an item, and it's just as effective. Well, Forev, he's kind of maybe been caught out a little bit here. Has to be careful.
Jackie just taking out Sentry Wards. Does get rid of one, but there's still another one there. It just doesn't seem to matter. They'll just jump in after Forev, and he's gone. Still, Lasso is out onto Boonbell, so they do get the Wyvern, and now it's back onto Jackie. Masaros still has the Blink Ravage, but he's waiting for Moon, and does use it, but that is not going to be the Ravage he wanted. And with that, Masaros might end up going down unless Q jumps in for an avalanche toss and does end up helping kill Zephyr. Now with the EMP to fly in, Moon is forced to BKB and run, but Jackie is in danger. He has the Aegis, but will lose it. Back in they go. They bought back for this. Winter's Curse now, catching out Raven. Oh, that's a big Cataclysm to fly in, and they have blown up Moon. They're going to go after DJ now, get the Batrider, and Raven is not safe. He will also go down. Oh, it's going to be a tier 2 mid-tower for sure out of this, or maybe even a bot Rax, if they want. Motivate Trust, looking great in game 2.
See you later, nerds. See you later, nerds.
Just the taunting, the endless BM. I love Southeast
SCA is great. Boonbell, he's going to move into that mid lane again. He has the curse up. Oh, they spotted Moon. They have Ravage. MG Trust, they're happy to fight, but DJ, he's going to have the infest out from the Lifestealer now.
Wanting to get the Boonbell one more time.
They will. He did Shadow Amulet, but it's not there in time. Still, Q gets in with the Avalanche Toss now, and Jackie blows up DJ. It's a 1-for-1, or rather a 2-for-1, but now the Ravage and the Cataclysm and Raven is going to disappear. Tornado catches out Forever to make matters worse, into the EMP and the smoke screen. He can't go anywhere. Moon's trying to help him out, but it's not looking great for Forever. He'll try to chain, but he misses the tree, and Jackie will get the kill. Now Moon needs to find his own way out. They do have Cold Snap, and they are going to jump into those tier 3 towers. There is a buyback, however, from Forev. He's going to try and help out here as Jackie may have gone too far. They'll Blink Strike out, but Stroke of Fate will slow him down. And Masteros does die. Now the hunt is on for Jackie, but they do not have protection out yet. But there's the Sentry Ward onto Jackie. He's going to tricks the trade, run the other way. He thinks he's in biz right now, but he's not. He'll go back onto Zephyr. He's going to try and outplay them, but he can't get him. He can't get him.
Oh, you can tell he's just having a fun time now, you know, just trying to chase around, pick off. I have to try. And you even got the Medallion build going into the eventual Solar Crest here on Masaros, so even Raven's in a bit of danger.
DJ, he gets the lasso off onto Q, so the Tiny will drop, and now the Cataclysm gonna fly in. Chaos Meteor, not that great fearless. He needs to run away from this one. It's looking dangerous. Boonbell, he has no way to protect him. There's your Soulbind down. He's still trying to run, but it's not gonna be good enough. So Jackie does come in, and we do have a Q buyback on the Tiny. Jackie gonna jump onto Forev, but they are dropping like flies now, Motivate Trust. Have they gotten a bit too confident?
Q's here. Oh, I don't think they're too keen to go back in though. So, if they do re-engage though, Ravage is up in 5 seconds. It's not like they can just play fearlessly. Oh,
You do have a buyback on your Invoker as well. Jackie, he's going to pop the BKB and just go after Zephyr. Raven will pop out. They'll go after Q. They'll want the tieback on the Tiny. Masteros not going to throw that Ravage out. He'll hold on for now. Q still being forced after away, trying to get out, but the chains are there. And Masteros, is he waiting too long for these Ravages? Because now he's caught out.
I think he's just holding on to it. Like, he's not holding on too long for that, because I feel like if you pop it then you take away your Cataclysm combo that you need. Good positioning here by FNATIC, just all sticking together. They do it under a smoke, just to try and get some sort of kill off, but you can see that Motivate, their main thing is they want to get a pick off first and then transition that into the Roshan, but because they haven't spotted out on anyone, they're just opting to go.
Bell, he's been scanned out. Forev will just chain up and get the dust off now, so DJ rushes in for the lasso.
Nice
But there's your Cold Embrace, or rather Winter's Curse being thrown out into the smoke screen of Jackie, and now the Ravage into the Cataclysm, and that is going to mean DJ does die, but he will buy back immediately. Back onto Masteros. They want the Tiny dead, and they will be able to get him. But Jackie trying to control up Raven with that Cold Snap. Still chasing the Lifestealer down, and he is very, very low in terms of HP, and is just going to go down. In the backlines, however, they have a lasso out onto Q. They will get the Tiny, but they are going to lose Zephyr. Overall, still a win for Motivate Trust as they go into the Roshan pit.
Some fantastic quick fingers there by Bluebell to be able to get away. For stuff, he still got revealed by the dust, but was able to turn around and make sure that wasn't 100-0 on him one more time. Just continuing to slink their way down to this bottom side of the map. DJ he makes a play to quickly go for that rune, and TPs are coming into the outpost.
They are. Let's get it started. Jackie's getting vision. He's caught out DJ with that smoke screen. DJ does have the 4-star this time, but it just doesn't matter. Jackie will kill him. Raven at least does manage to TP out with the Lifestealer.
Oh, it's a long TP.
It was. MG Trust, they are still forcing in that mid wave, but Fearless may have gone too far on his own. Forev chaining in, Fearless getting stunned up, now with the follow-up Abyssal and the Rolling Thunder, going to be cancelled, so Fearless, he gets his BKB off.
He
And
ate
while
the
the-
cheese as well. A little bit premature, I thought, but still able to get away.
There's also a Nullifier now up on Jackie, don't forget, so things could be tough here for Forev if he does get caught, and there goes Jackie with the Nullifier, now the Ravage Cataclysm once again, and that's Forev definitely going down. Easy peasy. They even have a Refresher Orb now on Fearless. Jackie, he's feeling very confident with that Aegis. He'll be alright, he'll go up towards that top lane now and see if he can get another push started. Get a swashbuckle off. Jackie's still going to be fine with that.
Yeah, 16k net worth lead. They can continue playing up in this triangle area because realistically that's the only place that FNATIC can go right now. That's the safest place on the map. They want to try farming these tier 4 items, but they might run into people first.
Masteros going to get spotted. Does blink away, but still does get silenced. And now Lasso is there for DJ. Straight onto Q, but there's your Winter's Curse now. Holding them back, but it was returned back the way of Boombell. So he's been denied off now. Back onto Forev, who is getting destroyed by that Nullifier. Just can't get away. Still, they are dropping Jackie low. He does have that secondary life. They will be able to get one. Fearless, he still has that Refresher Orb. Not using it quite yet. Jackie will pop the BKB back onto DJ now. He wants that Batrider, but he's getting bashed up. Masteros will get in. That's a double for Jackie, and now the double Cataclysm is going to fly in, but it doesn't really do too much damage. It was shared between heroes, so Raven will try and fight back now on that Lifestealer, and looks like he will be able to get Masteros unless Jackie jumps in with the Nullifier again. Raven, he's trying to man fight back, but he's not going to be able to.
See you later, nerd.
And that might be GG. They've got no buybacks.
Did you get that?
I think I got it. I think I got it. They'll go for the top racks here, MG Trust. Not rushing the tier 4s. Moon, gonna be there to delay, gets tornadoed up. Soulbind on Jackie, he'll tricks to the trade, and Moon might just be dead. Ravage out, Masteros just celebrating now with his ulti, and that's GG. They've had enough.
Ugh. That's a lot of pressure now being put onto FNATIC. They've got their series tomorrow against Neon that they have to win 2-0 to give themselves any chance of making it through to the playoff bracket. So, Motivate, what another game, you know? I was thinking they've got the coordination, and except for like maybe one fight, it really showed.